This is my little basil plant. Today my sister asked me about trimming up her wandering Jew and using the trimmings to root some more branches that would go inside her pot for a fuller plant. Then I came down to my kitchen and was doing some cleaning and was trimming and watering my plants in my kitchen windowsill, and I saw my little basil. I thought this was a perfect time to do a video. If you want to recognize this is that tiny basil plant from the very first Zoom class for Relief Society that I did. This was a stem that Amy Childs had given to me that was in a little cup of water that got transferred to a little cup of dirt. It was in a Dixie cup. Since then, I have cut this plant 2 times and it needs it again. So to cut it, I wanted you to see where I'm going to choose. And if you have plants that are outside and you want to be sure you can have them inside during the winter time, now is a good time to make little plant cuttings that you can grow from your kitchen window. So this is my basil. When I got it, it was a single stem. And this is that stem right here. And it only had a leaf bud. Well, it had a leaf on each side and might have had one in the middle. And that was it. Since then, this plant has grown up, and you can see I cut it right there, and I've cut it right there, and looks like I also cut it right there, so maybe I've cut it 3 times. Each place where I cut it, it was just above a joint, and look what happened. It branched out, and it branched out here, and it branched out here, and now my one stem has multiple stems, and I can keep trimming this for as long as this plant keeps growing. It is possible to need a bigger pot. This pot is maybe a 4-inch pot, maybe 4.5. I don't know, it's a small pot. Kind of like the one, well, I guess it is the kind that you get in the store. I don't know what this was that was in it. Maybe it was a violet at one point. I don't know. But you see it's not a very big plant. And you see it's trying to flower. So I need to trim it before it does so that I still get the full quality of basil flavor. But if I want to trim it, I'm going to go and find a joint. So here is a little leaf that I may have just broken. Here's another little leaf on the opposite side. So just above that is a good place to trim. I have at least 3 leaves to help support the new plant that'll grow. And it will have enough stem to be submerged in water so that it can grow its own roots. And then it can go into the dirt once it has roots. And there will be enough plant left behind to support growth for this plant. So everybody gets photosynthesis so it can eat and grow and be happy. And look how much bushier it gets once you do that. Isn't that an amazing little piece of wonder? Okay, not that one. This one. So you can too. And this can be all winter long fresh basil for my kitchen. And it smells wonderful. If you like basil, this is fabulous stuff. You can do the same thing with so many herb plants, so I highly recommend it. Enjoy!